Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Metroid Dread all boss any percent NMG qualifier number 2 tonight at 8 p.m. A little late on the 8 p.m. My name is John Snoo. I'm joined here by Mr. Aaron Snerd, who's not a Dread runner, but a good friend of mine. And I decided to pull him in. Yeah, you. Me and you went ahead and watched a few runs together. I wanted to give you a little bit of a lowdown of how it worked. Me being a Dread runner myself, but you not really. You're gonna start learning the game though after watching this, apparently.
100%. I've been a big fan of watching the game be run, and it's gonna be exciting to see these four go at it. I know these guys are, these crew are gonna be really, really good runners, and they're gonna be right beside each other the whole time. So that's gonna be fun to watch.
We got a really good split up here too. The biggest thing being is that a lot of these guys are world record holders of their own very common categories. Justin Zane is the world record holder for NMG 100%. B-Dog, former world record for any percent. This stuff is insane how close these guys are going to be in a category that they honestly kind of just race for fun. We're gonna be playing on rookie mode. You start off with more missiles. It makes it to where that way nothing else changes, by the way. It's just more missiles at the start. I've actually found that out recently. It's 30 instead of 20.
Okay, that'll be good to have.
Looks like we got some hand cam going on B-Dog's side. Chat pointing out we got a quad cam. So Aaron, this is a little bit different than what me and you usually commentate. We usually commentate randomizers for Zelda. We usually commentate SMZ3. You know, the randomizer portion of this. This is your first time commentating a race. This is not my first time. So, you know, we're going to be information dumping, but at the same time too,
Since I'm fairly new, I'm going to ask a lot of questions to you. You're going to tell me a lot about the game. So it's going to be fun.
I'll do my best. I'm still pretty rusty at the damn thing. But the first loading here, this is the really unfortunate part. It's 26 seconds long, and your timer is included in that. It's basically like Uncle Start that we got to deal with for Zelda, right?
Right.
We're going to get a lot of different forms of movement here. Some players prioritize slides. Other players prioritize melees. The difference in that is a difference of perspective and feel. The main difference is that slides make it to where that way you can preemptively jump out of a door, and melees make you coast out from a ledge or a door more. There's a lot more technicality that you can get into with certain things like that, but for right now, we're just going to do basic movement here. We're going to get up to the first pseudo wave here and see who gets what. Now, Aaron, we're going to magically just slide through this, by the way, because we're not worried about pseudo wave whenever we have to kill every boss.
Okay then.
So this is all a basically a tutorial. If you haven't played the game yet, spoilers. This is a very broken Emmy. It's missing an arm. It's not able to chase Samus properly. This is literally just a tutorial on how the the Omega Blaster cannon works. I just call it maximum cannon. That's basically what it reminds me of from like Mega Man 8. We're getting some pretty even kills right here, all within not even a second of each other. Yo, chat, start getting some hype. Who you guys looking forward to? Who you guys going to be watching? Who you guys cheering on? You know, let us know, because right now, like I said, we're just going to get a lot of basic movement. No big tricks coming in hot. Golden Doe is just going to root on their husband, so hey, there you go. We got some hype going on in the chat. Quick pseudos from Justin pulling himself ahead here.
And just like that, leads change. Yeah, just like that, leads change pretty fast, eh?
I mean, that's pseudo wave for you. You can double bang it out and get it done nice and quick here. We got our first boss here. The Space Dog. Bork, 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 bork.
I call him the doggo. I think that's fair.
It doesn't seem like we have a headlock, though, from any runner. I don't know how current the tech is. However, you can get you can have it to where Corpius here is his actual name. You can have him get his head locked into the ground position if you phase change him while he is spitting acid. Yeah, Sigil Wizard, I know you're all in on Justin. Me and you do D's nuts joke to Justin all the time. Like, I know who you're rooting for, Sigil. You can go back. You can go back to Lurkin, dog. Delusional, dear Mando. All right, all right. Well, that's the thing about speedrunning, though. Actually, I want to bring up a good point as we have to mash through this Adam text again.
Uploading data.
The majority of the time, the speedrunning community, as competitive as it is, usually helps each other out in good times and bad, and cheer each other on for getting their good stuff. Who's in the tourney overall? And it matters if you want to enter or not. Signups are still available, as these are just qualifiers right now. Qualifiers are open all the way until the 13th. There are 2 that are ran on each weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So you have 1 coming up. You got 2 coming up tomorrow, 1 at 3 p.m. and 1 at 8 p.m. Both times are EST standard. And then on the 12th and the 13th at the same times. So right now, this is just qualifiers for where you're going to be positioned seating wise in the bracket. Oh man, I always forget the name of this skit, but it's such a pain. It's a one frame jump here, Aaron.
Looks like a lot of them did a really good job at grabbing that though. So looks like B-Dog looked like he caught up a bit of time there. Exception got it pretty quick. Everybody's looking pretty good so far.
We got another wall jump here where it avoids the sequence of having to flood the bridge. Justin taking, oh man, Justin.
There we go.
He got it though. He got it. Meanwhile, Exception and Delusional Prince are on the same screen. B-Dog though pulling ahead right now, getting charge beam already. I mean, that's what happens when you work out your quads. You're able to run faster, I guess. Aaron, you run SM from time to time.
Yes.
How does it feel to not see Morph Ball be the first item that you get in a Metroid game?
Pretty odd. I gotta say, just because I'm so used to, in SM, it's pretty much Morph Ball everywhere. Whereas, here you can slide, you can do a bunch of different things. You can tell the difference. You can tell the difference in the advancements of systems.
Oh, the slide was a big deal whenever this game was announced. Who else, especially you guys in chat, if you guys played this game whenever it launched, I lost my mind whenever I saw how fluid this movement was for this game. I was like, I'm running this the day it comes out. Because, man, the amount of movement tech, especially now that has developed over the years, because the game's going on 2 years being out now, which is still unbelievable to me.
It's incredible.
Exception, they're doing a really nice melee to auto space out for blasting that Zeb exploder. Oh yeah, Aaron, did you play Fusion at all?
Never played Fusion. No, that was one.
Oh man, we gotta catch you up. Man, you're not even on the You're not even on the Metroid 5 lore. Oh, we gotta fix that, brother. We gotta fix that, man.
Watched enough Rando to understand.
Rando isn't the story.
I know.
The convoluted Metroid story. It's not convoluted at all, really. It's pretty basic.
I've watched you speedrun the game. I understand it for the most part.
But I skipped the text.
Uploading data.
You understand the Dread lore, but not the Fusion lore, man. Fusion scarred me as a kid, and I really hope, I'm going to go on record on this one too, I really hope that the studio that, made Dread and Samus Returns, I really hope they get their wish, man. Oh, God. I want to see a Fusion remake on this engine so bad. As we're getting to the Magnet Rail Emmy here for these runners. They're all setting up for the Q jump here. They got wow! Look at the same screen time on 3 runners right now. Yeah, we know B-Dog is ahead, but this is screen for screen right now.
This is pretty incredible. Watching these 3 just be basically like frame for frame.
I'm gonna call this out in chat. Hey, great sir Nico, you're lucky I don't have mod privileges, brother. Oh man, you talked about the forbidden game. Well, yeah, like we said at the beginning, more so like I said at the beginning of the race, keeping up with these runners and everything else. Yeah, granted, I haven't ran the game myself. B-Dog. Oh no, don't get stabbed. Oh no. Oh
it's like
no.
Delusional's gonna get the same thing.
Oh man, Delusional's gonna get it too. Okay, so I'm gonna explain a little bit here for you, Aaron, and for the chat as well. So, whenever you get caught by an Emmy, it is an RNG of a early, middle, or late cycle. You have a 2-frame window whenever that light flashes to hit it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that light is not the cue at all. Because of most of the time we're all playing on wireless controllers because Switch doesn't have wired controllers. Why? Well, it does, but only certain ones. But a majority of the time, you're going to try to preemptively push it. You're going to try to predict it. Honestly, this is why I still do jump over strat. Ooh, Justin falling there. Exception now pulling ahead. Oh man, does my heart good to see that the melee strat is still used for floater room there. That's something that I did since like day 3 of the game being out. You know, it's pretty crazy how some strats that come out, like the deboost strat here, kind of gonna come up on Justin's side. I don't know if Exception does it or not. I'm gonna have to guess that they do though, with how just fast all these runners are. Ooh, they missed a shot on the guy though. Oh no. Ooh, backup strat.
Hey. Backup, good backup. Can get some time back there though, as you can see.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was an insanely good backup strat. B-Dog doing the melee buffer, which is technically faster. Not even by that much. But it just goes to show how much work B-Dog does for his minuscule, and I'm talking minuscule time saves. That man was blowing my mind back in 2020, 2021, whenever the game was first out. Still blows my mind to this day. But Exception being the first one in Meowterus. I'm never making that joke again. So you know how we're having to talk to Adam here quite a bit, Aaron? Yes. You don't even know who Adam is, but you know how we have to talk to Adam a lot?
Yes, correct.
So there was a skip that was found out whenever I stopped running for a little bit.
That's the proclaimed Adam skip.
Adam save skip.
Save skip. Okay.
So we had to throw in the save portion because, you know, abbreviations.
I understand.
So that's the next trick that we're going to really see coming up here, besides a lot of good movement and deboost strats that have been found over the past few years. Wow, I can really say few years now for this game. That's crazy, man.
Pretty nuts, yeah.
The Gilda didn't do its attack there, so Exception missed the damage boost, and meanwhile Justin did get the RNG for it, and you can see how much that just pulls you ahead in this room. But anyway, Aaron, it's a very technical wall jump that you're going to get at these 2 stalled lifts. I'll point it out whenever the first runner gets there. Very pixel perfect jump that was found near the beginning of 2022. Very, very sick trick. Saves, I think, a total of 3.5 minutes.
Wow. Over a run?
Yes. There's a lot of Adam text.
No doubt. I can see it already.
I mean, you used to see it whenever we ran the game for the first 3 months, but it does. It saves quite a bit of time. Hatteras is like a maze, though. Whenever you're getting ready to learn the game, Aaron, it's gonna be a lot. So anyone else that wants to learn the game too, practice your Hatteras maze, because there's a lot of back and forth in this segment. Miguel in chat, I kind of agree. I almost Aaron was my teammate back then for a lot of Zelda randomizer stuff. We ran a lot of stuff together. I ignored everyone whenever this game was announced and came out. I ignored how many tournaments did I ignore?
Confirm.
They were like, "Hey, John, it's time to practice." Like, yeah, but I got to run this game. No, it's not happening.
Sitting an exception right on each other's tails.
Meanwhile, we're getting the lift activate on Delusional Prince's side, who we do have the audio from, by the way. And we're getting the Adam save skip here on Justin's side. First try. Let's see if Exception gets it. Ooh, was late on the melee, so reset, opted to reset immediately. Oh, didn't get the buffered wall jump there, though. Come on. Oh, no. This is where Justin starts pulling ahead. All right, Exception makes it.
There we go, Exception.
B-Dog.
Good.
Oh, B-Dog misses the first attempt. Yep, I agree. The moment you notice the late melee, just fall. All right, 3 attempts for B-Dog. And Delusional still has to get there, though, so we're going to wait on Delusional's side. Missing the pseudo wave on Exception's side. Meanwhile, Justin is lowering the lava. Oh, Delusional, come on, man. Second try? Oh!
Almost.
So, buffered wall jumps, Aaron, are within a 3-frame window of you being on the wall.
Okay.
You have to get a melee on 2 certain pixels that accelerates your movement down. And then you have to get a single buffered wall jump on the pixel to get yourself boosted. This trick is hard. And that's coming from someone that likes the hard tricks. Justin missing the early lift jump. However, it doesn't matter.
Jump by Delusional keeping it up and getting that trick, though.
Hell yeah. Thank you for keeping eyes on that one, Aaron. 4 runners, man. Usually we're used to races with 2 people.
That's right. This is a great showing, and great showcase basically by these 4 runners. So, really glad to have 4 people on this.
B-Dog getting early split jump there. That was really sick. Honestly, that's why I requested for me to go outside of the Dread commentary booth to be like, hey, I would like a second person if we're doing 4 runners. 1 person covering 2 runners, or jumping around the screen is really helpful. So I appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you.
Even though you don't know the game. We're fixing that. We're fixing that. A man said during vacation, I'm playing the video game. It's 2 years after you promised me that you were going to start running the game, though.
A little late on promises, but I don't break them. Holden in chat saying that this is Delusional's first tournament. Looking great so far, so very happy for that. Awesome to see.
The biggest thing that's a big killer for a lot of people is that, yes, nerfs happen whenever you're doing your own runs. However, in a race format where you can't just up and reset if you don't like the run, this is even more stressful.
I think the 2 of us know that from running, NMG leagues where we are racing in Legend of Zelda, right? So we know that have to keep going regardless. If we die, we're still going.
So, Aaron,
Yes.
Where is Morphball? Is she okay?
I know it's coming up in a little bit. Not.
You still got a while.
No, I said it's not close.
Thank you, Sigil, for doing that, by the way. We did just actually get in the commentary booth realizing that Justin's timer still hasn't really been panning out. However, Justin is in time alignment with the other runners, so everyone else's timer is lined up with Justin still. It's okay. We should actually, this is me speaking out loud. We should inform the runners how to set up like a race format type deal, actually.
I think that would be a good idea
I was
for
on
you,
the
yeah.
bus a little late for a lot of this. Or else I could have gave the assist to all these runners. Be like, hey, you want to do this for a setup, this, and this. Yes, we know
got
you
a
like.
timer on Justin's side. Good.
There we go. Nice. Good stuff, Smile. Huge shout outs to Smile, by the way, coming in and fixing the bot and the crops and everything for us to still be able to showcase qualifier number 2 here tonight. So huge shout outs. Give him big thanks in chat for everyone that's here chilling. We're able to get a 4-player dread race on SG Live, all because of this person, which is awesome. Qualifier is the MVP of tonight for the dread community. You know, Delusional Prince is making up some pretty good time here, getting wide beam here. Not really that far behind the other runners. Can definitely make up some time here.
Oh, they look like they're, doing well. Movement's good, comfy. And even if it's maybe not true.
No, you're right. They're doing like that D boost right there is really smart to take. They're full on 2 E tanks right now, so they're able to keep on going. So after you get wide beam, by the way, you have to go back to Carteris here to finally get your morph ball, because it is okay.
Glad
It just
to hear that.
requires
It is okay.
like 4 items. However, I have to agree with chat though. It was very refreshing to Justin doing charge strats here. I had to cut that one off really early. That was a very quick kill. Exception doing the same. Holy, you get to see the kill difference times for just spamming missiles like we used to back in the day.
Those are fast. Nice, those are fun to see.
We're getting the crescent kill here on Justin's side. Wow. Right as it's climbing up. Or same thing on Exception. This is crazy. This is really good.
Like Exceptions was just I feel like Exceptions was just a tad bit faster. I could be wrong, but it looked like a tad bit faster.
Oh no, it was. It was right during the ledge climb up. If you get it during the ledge climb up, that's huge. Okay, I want to talk about something that just happened there's your morph ball. Something that just happened on Delusional side that happens a lot of the time, and I'm glad it's not just me that it happens to. For some reason, wide beam, the big blocks just don't work. And as you can see, Delusion, doing the missile spam, which is not slow by any means. It still killed him pretty quick right there, as you saw. It does lose time to charge strat. However, if you miss the optimal charge strat, missile spam will beat it. Yep, see, those are things that I wasn't made aware of whenever I was running the game, Metatron, so I appreciate you. Charlie's. I like it. That's some good tech name. Oh, we got to climb up on Delusional side too. Nice.
Nice.
Next up here, we're going to be getting Varia from these runners right now on Exception and Justin's side, and B-Dog just now hopping in the teleport himself too. Nah, Justin, it's official. They're called Charlies. Get over it. Don't type in here during your loading screen. Don't abuse. Don't abuse the long loading time of Dread screens sometimes, which is actually kind of surprising. But at the same time, with how this game does look good, believe it or not, like there is a lot of like physics put into this game, and I don't know. I don't like. It feels like it was made on Unreal, but I know it wasn't, because like the lighting and everything on this game is insane.
Humor me for a moment, John. It seems like they all skipped what I thought was potentially an energy tank. Am I wrong in saying that they skipped that specifically, or was it something else that they skipped?
That is a heart. You know, heart pieces in Zelda.
It's an energy tank piece, isn't it?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Now I understand.
So, and you have to get 4 of those to get a whole E-tank. We kind of don't want those unless we're doing 100%.
Gotcha.
We're doing 100% bosses. We're not doing 100%. Oh man, I really do think that the next tournament should be a 100% NMG. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna throw that one out there.
Maybe you could also help me and others who don't know Dread very well in terms of the bosses and explaining what the difference is between, say, a typical NMG run versus a all bosses NMG run. Bosses you see, what bosses do you skip?
Okay, so in your typical any percent, you're really only gonna see Kraid, your Chozo warriors, and Bird Dead. That's really it. However, in any percent bosses, you get some of the really good fights. Man, I do not remember their names though. I know that there's Experiment 57, which is like the coolest fight in the Metroid series, in my opinion. That fight is so sick. It gives you an intended speed booster quick kill that, as long as you paid attention to the game physics, it's like, hey, the fans are blowing on you. You can get speed booster here. Oh, all of a sudden I'm really tired from burning all this energy. Let me just lay here while you can speed booster into me. Like it is such an insanely well designed fight, in my opinion, that like for beginners and for speedrunners too, because man, the speed strats for that fight is so sick. So whenever we get to that fight, like I'll let you know. That is my favorite fight in the Metroid series, bar none, period.
I know you said Cataris is a maze, but it also has heat rooms, as I can obviously see, and having Aria. So explain to me this maze. I'm getting confused already looking at it. It looks Cataris looks like such a big area.
So Cataris is huge. Honestly, I think it's the second biggest area in the game besides Arteria whenever it's frozen over. Arteria is 2 zones in one. You have non-frozen Arteria, and then you have frozen Arteria. Cataris is just big because this big boy Kraid the building right now. As we get a really clean phase 1 on Justin, and we're going to get a same side morph wall jump.
Oh, almost had it.
That was almost super clean. Exception's going to start really pulling ahead here. Oh, B-Dog taking a fall as well. Exception getting a nice cutscene skip there.
Oh, nice parry to
And
finish
another
that fight.
one.
Wow.
That's good ammo refresh. Oh my god, B-Dog ate the punch and got the missile on the same frame. That was sick. Wow, everyone's at Diffusion Beam, and Delusion's catching up really well, too. This is crazy. What a race. What 4 runners to pick for this, too. Holy crap. Good selection. Good selection by the tournament admins. Is there a category doing just the cool bomb kill on Kraid? Honestly, I'm surprised there isn't one, because getting bombs for that Easter egg, it takes so long, and it's so sad. I wish that was a part of the normal run. All right, Delusional, give it to us.
Nice, that was awesome. Crazy thing is that might help Delusional catch up with a good chunk of time.
Okay, Metatron, I'm gonna bring that up on speedrun.com right now. If that's an actual thing, you see what Meta typed in chat? It's called
Belly
belly
percent.
percent. That's so sick. Is it a category extension? If it's an extension, that doesn't count. I'm kidding, actually.
Also like to point out Delusional had a really good crate fight.
Oh, that definitely caught him up quite a bit. Oh my god, it is. It's an actual category extension called belly percent. I hate it here. It's a 30-minute run. Look, Meta, I've been gone from the game for a while, but I do appreciate you. I do appreciate whenever chat does it, like, you know, actual give instead of just posting all the time like it do. Let's put a different word before posting, though. Well, while we're dealing with some loading screens here, we're going to get Grapple Beam and everything else. Aaron, really quick. You know how we usually meet up together for drinks and stuff at SG, right?
Yes, that's correct.
There's this logger that I've gotten recently. Let me get it.
Oh. Oh, he's getting it. While John's getting that, this is when I used to watch John run the game. This is always my favorite item to watch, you know, people get because some of the strats that they do with grapple and, you know, the spider magnet are so good. Some of these. Just so clean, such good movement. It's so nice to watch a game that has such clean movement.
Yeah, you like the grapple gravities, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Grapple spider magnet combos. Yeah.
So
good.
it's called Old Nation Shandy. I don't know if you've had it.
Oh, never heard of it even.
German style
That's really
lager, but it's lemonade.
Oh, nice. Easy drinking.
Uh-huh.
Disclaimer, everybody please drink responsibly over 21 years of age.
Yes, absolutely. Especially whenever you're watching something. But you're right, Meta. Like, honestly, the main reason I'm coming back, Meta, is Justin and some other friends were reaching out and they were like, hey, you know, we're trying to do tournaments now, like yearly for Dread. And we know you're a big tournament fan. Why don't you come back a little bit, buddy? There's been some development, and I'm in the mix of having to derust, having to learn all the new movement these guys have figured out with. Like, I didn't even know you can go that way in Speed Booster Room that Justin just did. I still jump up and go over around the spider magnet rail. You know, Aaron, my favorite part of the run is coming up, though. I know you said that yours is with grapple and spider magnet. Mine personally is flash shift. I think flash shift. I think flash shift is the coolest addition to Metroid, bar none. Period.
The minute I saw your first run and I saw flash step, I went, "Oh my goodness, this is probably one of the best things to have in any game. It just moves you so fast. It's incredible to watch."
The sound of it. It's the sound. It's how cool the sound is. It's just a simple little bleep sound, but it makes you feel like you're so fast, and it still doesn't make sense to me how Samus, in this suit that supposedly makes her weigh over a ton, move as fast as she does. No damn sense.
Doesn't have to make sense. It's video games.
I mean, it's Samus, dude. It's the original gamer queen.
That's correct.
Oh man. Wow, Justin, what a ledge ball. Oh my gosh. Oh, B-Dog almost got it too. This is crazy. Chat basically pointing out that Samus has a better gaming chair.
I mean, basically.
Got bomb on Delusional Prince's side as he's, man, he might be behind, but he is really keeping up though. So disclaimer really quick, for those of you that aren't aware, there are more than just 4 players in the race. We have a huge race room right now of, I mean huge in the sense of Dread. Dread is running very well as a game, race-wise and everything else nowadays, which is really cool to see. We have 9 runners currently. You have the 4 that you see on your screen currently, along with Sabo, Manager, Venmissa, Satora, and I believe that is it. Yep. They'll be featured more than likely next time. This is any percent all bosses, to answer the question in chat. All right, we're gonna get metronome bombs here on Justin's side. What a save there! Holy. Exception going for the more old school strat. Ooh, misses the first try though. Oh no! I don't know, at this point I feel like you should just take bottom route. Oh man, Exception's really just gutting it out. Meanwhile, B-Dog just blazing with the fast shift.
There we go. Exception, you know, finally getting there. No, that trick's tough, so kudos to them for keeping with it.
Oh yeah, it's tough. Metronome bomb jumping there is just kinda a pain. As we get a really good water bomb jump on Justin's side. Meanwhile, B-Dog getting, wow, what a huge save there. Huge save on B-Dog's side. That basically caught him up to Justin.
I was about to say the amount of time B-Dog has saved just within the last like minute basically is kind of incredible.
Exception getting unlucky with the pseudo wave setup there. However, still nails it. 3rd try. We're getting some pause buffers to get this one here. This is technically still faster than going all the way down to the bottom.
We got there eventually. That's okay.
We got it. Another good water bomb jump as we get metronome bombs from Delusional Prince. Let's go. First try. Dude, he is catching up just off of those.
This is getting, closing in on the gaps for sure.
The bad thing is, though, is that once you get flash shift, the gaps can really start showing here. As your use of flash shift really does make or break how you run in this game. God, I love flash shift. It's such a damn cool ability. Like, this is so sick. I love flash shift, dude. Flash shift is probably the main reason I kept running the game. I was just trying to find so much stuff with it, and I don't know who it is, but someone beat me on finding tech for which we're not going to see in this run. We don't have to worry about short boost in any percent all bosses.
Oh, good job on Delusional's side.
That was so good.
And bringing time back slowly but surely.
Absolutely. Especially for runners that are missing things like Exception is missing some of the really key movement stuff here. And had to take a lot of time for those buffered pseudo waves.
Justin and B-Dog getting those ME kills there.
Shadow in chat pointing out a really good thing while they're running, by the way. There is a gauge that you have to worry about whenever you're using Samus's whenever you're having to use Samus's armor abilities. It's the yellow bar underneath the health bar. Anytime you use an ability, that bar is immediately being used in certain portions. Flash shift takes a 3rd, so you have 3 flash shifts. The invisible cloak that we've had for quite some time now, that's only used for the doors, really. And some deboost strats here and there. It drains progressionally. I think it's 2 ticks every second. So it's basically you have your core gauge usage and everything else. Man, Justin and B-Dog, I know that they're the ones ahead and we're going to really spectate them, but they're, God, same screen right now. This is sick.
If you don't mind me asking, so B-Dog skipped the E-Tank that Justin actually got. Is he going to get one later in the run that it's typically not gotten?
Nope. B-Dog is going to stay at 2 energy tanks more than likely.
Ow.
Justin tends to get 4, I believe. This E-Tank, see, even Exceptions gets it too. And Delusional getting the good quick kill there too. Flash shifting out of that room and then jumping up on the platform basically guarantees you're going to start hitting the speed booster Emmy as it's coming out of the vent. I kind of missed explaining that with all 3 of the other runners. B-Dog getting the Shine Spark there. What a sick strat.
Same with Justin, actually.
Yep. God, the movement in this game is so good. It's so good.
Just like that. That boss is dead. Please tell me what this boss is, John.
So, it's a Mecha Chozo, basically.
Mini boss. Yeah, mini boss.
It's a little mini boy. It's a mini boy. 2 speed boosters and he's dead. We don't really talk about him that much.
Here we go. It's done.
Justin missing the speed booster strat there, which pulled B-Dog
getting it.
Yep. Man, B-Dog really does not like his A button that much, does he? Did you see how hard he was like hitting that thing on this Pro controller? Like he was like, ah, get this text out of my face. Oh, Exception just melee. Okay, whew.
Whew.
Oh man, Aaron, this logger is so good. As we get to just more movement core things, this logger is really good. Again, drink responsibly, but this is good stuff. As we're so we're gonna go back to the area where we got flash shift at. However, we're gonna make our way to the first deviation from actual any percent. We're gonna make our way to the boss for the water area zone. You've seen this fight, Aaron. So
I believe so, yeah.
Whenever we come up here, it's gonna be a big tentacly boy. All right, Delusional going for deboost strats, but getting really unlucky here. All right, got the first one there. That's good. Getting really unlucky RNGs for this though.
Here we go.
Didn't get the melee buffer for the Shine Spark, but still got the 2 speed booster kill. Perfect. You know what's crazy is I grabbed that 10 missile pack. Or I used to. I probably will skip it nowadays, but we used to grab that 10 missile because it was 2 free.
Is there ones that you get now instead, or is it just completely?
No, you just skip them.
Okay.
Because of because of the now deemed Charlie strats, you kind of don't need that many missiles.
It's fair.
As Justin's going to make their way here, you usually, so here's the difference for the any percent route actually, Aaron, I can point out to you right here. There's a pseudo wave here that you're familiar with seeing me do. You just skip right past that and you go to the left here.
Oh, okay.
Justin getting the 6 speed booster up here. Meanwhile, B-Dog starting the fight now. So you missile down the top tentacle here. Really quick tentacle phase on B-Dog. All right, well, what about shell phase though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Melee. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. There it is. Nice.
Like
one
that.
phase.
Quick. Yeah, one phase. Really quick.
Oh, that's the other thing I forgot too, Aaron. Infinity pointing out too. I appreciate you. Rookie. We used to not have rookie
That's also
mode.
why, yes, of course. That's why you're skipping them, because you already have the 10 extra.
I completely forgot
Forgot about rookie mode.
It's fair.
God, we used to run this game before it was rookie mode. I think rookie mode is a good selection for learning almost every category in this game, though, to be honest with you. I don't know if I personally will play on rookie. I might if there's like, you know, tournament rules like this one here that we're commentating for. But exception, I think, got it as well. Nice. Everyone nailing this one phase. This is sick. Delusional realizing that he lost his speed booster there and getting the backup strat, which is good awareness on his part. Sick movement in that room still, too. All right, we're going to get Golden Chozo Robot here on not just B-Dog's side, but also Justin's side. Justin opting to keep it at the door. Because he has that extra E-Tank, he can really tank some hits here to keep him there. And that might actually save him some time here to catch up to B-Dog. Aaron, what do you think the next item that we're going to get here is?
No, I'm actually not sure. Is it a beam of some form or a missile? I don't know.
It's not the missiles.
You know what? I was something along that line. I know those.
I know those. Now, here's the thing, though. Ever since Fusion onward, they share ammo with the normal missile count now, though.
Interesting. Okay.
So ever since Fusion, you've never had to worry about separate missile counts. Zero Mission, you still had to worry about it. However, they did not deviate from that. You still had your normal missiles and your supers, which was weird because there wasn't super missiles in Metroid 1. But hey, what do I know? And Justin and B-Dog are literally right on top of each other. This is wild.
Should not too far behind with those getting those super missiles.
Nope, not at all. About a minute. And Delusional making their way into it now. Honestly, Gavaran is probably the scariest part of the run. Stuff here hurts. This is where damage starts really showing in this game. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I would take the melee there if I was in Delusional side. But you know what? Never mind. That
They got it just fine.
No, the reason I say never mind there is because with how close you can get to for missiling there, if you do a slide damage boost instead, your missile fire rate is so much faster during that.
Gotcha.
Oh, no clean flash shift over the goober there, though. I call those big pink boys goobers. That's definitely not their actual name. I just call them goobers.
Plasma beam. Something I know.
The plasma beam functions in this game basically the same. Goes through enemies. However, plasma beam before wave beam? What were they thinking?
Right? So first Chozo Warrior, am I correct?
Yes, sir. This is the Silver Chozo Warrior. Lowest health pool. Basically just mash them, do some missile weaving if you want, and he goes down like that with some 2 melee counters and he's dead.
So you can sit and tank some of that hit because of having 3 tanks. I could see that. So Dog had to flash shift over top.
Yes, sir. God, this is making me want to play right now. I think that's the really bad part about whenever you're commentating a race for a game that you love to play. 6 speed booster strats there on Exception's side. Holy. That was clean. Getting charge shot on Exception's side. Clean phase 1 too. Wow. You know,
Good fight.
while we have that was a really good fight. While we have some downtime here though, really quick too. Chat brought up a really good point about Metroid 6, like even being a possibility now with how well this game did. Can we just go against the Federation already? Like, please. It's like the one war thing that I want us to do. We basically went against them because the enemies are Federation designed. I don't know if you knew that or not, Aaron.
Did not.
They were Federation designed, sent to this planet to figure out why the X parasite was here, and Ravenbeak just took them over. Because Chozo science is still better than everything else, because reasons.
Speeddog got a little struggle on that platforming section there, and it looks like Justin caught up just a pad from that.
Oh man, this song is one of like the most intense songs in the Metroid series too, besides Lower Norfair. Lower Norfair, not Magmore Caverns. Lower Norfair. Big fight from Delusional as well, as we're getting Ice Beam on B-Dog and Justin's side. Ice Beam?
Platforming by exception to...
Ice Beam? I said Ice Beam. I said Ice Beam.
So
Something sounds wrong about that. Oh, right. It's Ice Missiles.
Hey, you weren't close.
So, Aaron, now that I'm done memeing about it, why do you think it's Ice Missiles now instead of Ice Beam, Mr. I didn't play Fusion?
It's a good question. I'm not sure. You
Samus
please elaborate since
Samus got vaccinated with the Metroid DNA, so anything ice-wise will literally permafreeze her. So instead, they encapsulated it in her missiles.
Okay. It's the lore I never knew.
All right, so we're gonna get our first trick here that was recently added to No Major Glitches. It's basically a ledge warp, Aaron. You stay in Morph Ball with a very specific jump into Morph Ball. We're going to get a lot of bomb jumps here. They're going to stay in Morph Ball this entire way, and on B-Dog's screen, you're going to see it here first. We're getting Spin Boost, basically double jump. He is going to unmorph immediately and warp back to where he first Morph Balled. Boom, done.
It's crazy. It's just the movement's so good.
So that was the thing inducted into NMG recently. As we get another 6 speed booster. I didn't even know that was possible. Did you see how it flopped? That was so cool. That was so cool. Watch it on Justin's side. Watch.
So the way it falls down just like that? Yeah, that's incredible.
So sick.
I thought that's what I saw.
Why did the developers of this game have so much attention to details, man? God, I love how she steps on its mouth to keep it open and then just shoots it. She is so... Yeah, I'm saying, man, she's so badass, dude. She's so cool. Like...
Beyond it.
Oh, God, Samus is such a sick character.
Good stuff on Delusional side, too.
Oh, is it Sato? Thank you so much. I appreciate that little hint. I appreciate the fact that these guys are like informing me, like knowing that I was an older runner. They're just like, hey, John, here's all the stuff that you missed out on, dummy. It's called Tumble. That is so sick. Samus is so cool. Sam, like, God, whenever she got over her PTSD and stuff, man, she became such a badass. Aaron, you need to pay attention to more Metroid lore. I'm telling you, dude, it's so sick.
Try
it. This is the only, like, you know how like everyone talks about Zelda timeline and all the others? No, Metroid timeline. Metroid timeline is sick. as we're gonna get the setup here on Prince's side for the warp ball as well. All right, the worst speed booster maze in the game, in my opinion. I hated this speed booster whenever we first figured it out for Gravity Suit here coming up. Spoilers, by the way, Aaron. We're getting Gravity Suit.
Couldn't tell. You go ahead and talk about gravity while I pour my hazy blonde IPA.
Hey, joining me. Let's go. Spin boost acquired for Prince as we're going to warp out. Justin getting really trolled right now by these Agigo fish. Holy. Wow, that was just really unfortunate patterns there. I think he didn't re-grab fast enough, so they immediately started going towards him. We're getting some spin charge shots there. And B-Dog is the first to grab suit, though. Oh, man, Aaron, we're also coming up to the best area, too, by the way. Okay, 6 strats there from Exception. I'm stealing that. I'm 100% stealing that from Exception. They got the speed booster from the left room, use the wall jump during the door transition. Oh, Samus wouldn't stop climbing, Justin? That's what it was? That sucks, dude. I love how you could tell the runners are like in the middle of an elevator loading screen whenever they just come in here to type some shit.
Make it stop.
Good stuff, by the way, to all of our runners here. Like, honestly, guys, keep it up for the ones that are on the showcase. But for those of you in the race room that if you might have this up too, you guys keep it up as well.
Yeah. Crushing.
Oh no! Oh, get the save! Yeah!
The good. Oh, what a save! That was awesome to watch.
Oh god, that save is such a pain though. It's so stressful. All right, Aaron, it's coming up here, by the way. My favorite fight here soon. Whenever we go back to Cataris, by the way. So we got Frozen Art here. We got our first red Chozo Warrior, by the way. These ones have a lot more health. Their Trident Spear does, if I recall correctly, 70 more damage.
Ouch.
However, the Frozen one is the easiest fight because it doesn't have a shield. The red Chozo Warriors start getting shields later on. Yeah, we're getting some really sick stuff from our runners right now. We're seeing really good backup strats and save strats that are used in runs, but are especially important in these races. Okay, Aaron, the fight, my favorite fight's coming up on B-Dog and Justin's side, dude. Oh god, this fight is so good.
Excellent.
This fight is so good. Meanwhile, Prince getting really not getting climbing troubles like a certain runner that mentioned in this chat before. Exception getting decent luck RNG there on the red Chozo though. Pink. Pink. Nice. Oh god, are we calling him Frozo Chozo? I like it. I hope it annoys certain runners, unless that's already what it's called. But I hope it annoys certain runners, aka Otto and Justin. That'd be the funniest shit. Just calling it the Frozo Chozo. That's such a funny name.
Excellent. What a name.
Big speed booster strats from Justin here too. Catching him up here to B-Dog's elevator. Infinity hating it. Good. Frozo Chozo it is. We're keeping Frozo Chozo. That's too good. As an ex-mod for the Metroid Dread community, we are keeping it as Frozo Chozo. All right, so B-Dog's gonna get there first, Aaron. This fight is sick. It's so good. It's so damn good.
Please tell me more how it's so damn good.
So, first off, the design is insane. This is apparently, it's a mix of a full-grown X-Parasite mixed with the science experiment that you've seen in Verinia. This is a monster that's basically dead that the X-Parasite revived, but only a full-grown X-Parasite can revive something that's over, like, I think it's 100 kilos. I don't ask me why I know stupid stuff like that. But here's the speed booster tech. You see how the fan is blowing B-Dog right now? And he's, oh man, I'm tired. Boom, speed booster. It teaches you that speed booster can be used for bosses. It is so sick. Currently on the... Go ahead.
The use of that double jump to just, you know, making good use of that, and then that speed booster just to kill it. Awesome.
Yeah, and that's sad. That's the boss that you do not see in the any percent run, and that is why I will run this category with me coming back, because I just want to fight that boss because he's so sick. B-Dog is definitely a smidge ahead right now. However, Justin is literally just an elevator scene behind him, in all reality. This has been insanely close. Now, we're missing the runners that are in the race time room, which if you guys want, I'm going to link you that here in a second as well in the chat, for that way you can check up on the other runner stats. I just realized that the name for the race time room, Aaron, is Podcasting Dungeon.
It sounds like a Zelda race room, not a Metroid race room.
Meanwhile, exception. No!
Oh no, exception.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh no.
Oh no, exception. Good try though.
This is any percent all bosses. We should have that in the stream title, but it's okay. Things happen. We had to really put this together at last minute.
That was good.
So, chat, I appreciate you guys, you know, answering whenever you can for other fellow chatters, the newer chatters and everything else. But this is Metroid Dread. Welcome to probably one of the sickest new games to run. And by new, yes, we know it's 2 years old now, but still, like, one of the newer generation games. This is probably the best old school feeling game to run, in my personal opinion. I've run Hollow Knight and other Metroidvanias, but right now, this, in my opinion, this is the one. This is the one to run.
Well, considering the 2D Metroid game for the first time in a while, like a true 2D Metroid game in a long time.
Yeah, 2001 was the last one.
There you go. So 20 years. Oh, 20 years in the making. This is not nothing. It's pretty incredible.
And Nico's got it right. This is probably one of the newest games that we're featuring on Speedgaming, if you really think about it.
That is true, yeah. Gaming, you see a lot of older stuff. You see a lot of that. And Justin, by the way, pulling forward against B-Dog there.
Yeah, Justin got the bomb jump climb. What the hell was that pause, Justin?
Gee, that was a mistake.
Look at this speed booster movement on Delusional. Let's go. This is catching up huge. Oh no, I mean, they canceled it for this room. That's okay. That's okay. That was some sick zoom in, dude. Honestly, Delusional, man, I hope you're listening to this. Keep this up, man. This is really good for your mentality, to be honest with you. You might be behind, but this kind of stuff is going to help you out for your runs in the future, I promise.
I'm just going to flat out say Delusional looks, really good, even in, these are all top runners, but,
Oh, they'd smoke me, 100%.
Considered like the world record runners, right? Like, these are, they look great.
To bring back the qualifier discussion really quick before we go to our next boss fight here, there are a total of 4 qualifiers per weekend until August 13th. You have this one being the second one. Tomorrow, there is one at 3 p.m. and one at 8 p.m. Same goes for next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Those times are EST standard, so 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. on those Saturday and Sundays. As we get cross bomb here, I'm not gonna lie, I hate this item. This item is probably my least favorite thing to use. Using it optimally is such a pain. And on top of that too, sometimes the movement for it just doesn't work. It sometimes will, and you probably recall seeing it too, Aaron, where the cross bomb just wouldn't push me across those falling blocks.
I remember, yeah, and it was so frustrating to watch you be like, why? Why is it not working?
Oh, chat. You know what, guys? Next level puns today. Next level puns. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Oh, that was a good one. You call it cross bomb because you get cross trying to use it. That's a good one right there, Zero. That was good. All right, Delusional. Get this bomb loop here. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. So, Aaron, believe it or not, infinite bomb jumping in this game is actually cake compared to Super Metroid, if you haven't noticed.
I could see that, and you know what? Maybe it's one reason I would want to be in this game, because in Super Metroid.
Meanwhile, we're going to get the pseudo grapple beam here. It's the only time it's ever used. Oh, the cross bomb room is called the hardest room in the game? I can definitely see why, to be honest with you. If you fall, you just lose time, period. And the thing is that sometimes it's not even your fault that you fall. Only sometimes, though. There's other times that you can suck like Justin. I had to. I had to at some point during this. Hey, he wants me back. He has to get ready for me to give him the shit like I used to, too. This is going to be like old man talk about the good old days, even though it was only like a year ago. But like the race was like me, B-Dog, Justin, Dino, Zenny Oates. Like whenever the game first came out, right? Like a lot of us just did the top 10 constantly changed. It was crazy. I think I had world record for like 20 minutes, and then Oates took it, then Zenny took it, then B-Dog killed it by 3 minutes. And it was so wild back then, dude.
It's all you. You get a world record. You get a world record. Everybody gets a world record.
It did work out like that for a little bit, not even gonna lie. Oh no, Delusional, no, it's the first room in the game! I'm telling you, man. He almost fell again, and it's not even his fault! Actually, no, the second one might have been their fault. They planted it really close, so they couldn't go to the left side of the bomb enough. As we get storm missiles here from that fight doesn't even exist. That boss fight literally doesn't exist. It's speed booster into it and then screw attack into it, and then it's done. That boss doesn't exist. I don't even remember its name. It starts with an E. If you play it in the boss rush, you'll find out its name. I don't remember it, and I'm not willing to look it up right now because we're getting to the really nitty-gritty timing right now. We only have like around 10 minutes left in the run. Oh, B-Dog and Justin Zane right now lead switches so far a lot, and it's all minuscule stuff too. It is insane. SQ,
pretty incredible.
Well, excuse me for not knowing it, chat. Aaron, would you believe me if I just did that as a setup the whole time?
Maybe. Yes, because you're the former world record holder. Yes.
I mean, SQ is such a dumb boss. Think of it as rescue without an R. Yeah, SQ. Stick to neutral. Yeah, I can see that. Like if you accidentally flick your stick to try to give yourself momentum, it could probably cut your momentum short. As we're gonna get wave beam here on B-Dog's side. This you want to see a quick kill, Aaron? That was found out after a lot of us stopped playing. Look at this. It's gonna come up here in just a second. The wave beam Emmy quick kill here is. This thing is stressful, man. I can't believe that these guys do it.
Tights the window to kill the Emmy.
You'll see.
Okay.
I'm gonna be quiet for your reaction on this one because this is spooky. Like this is straight up spooky. Scrub, right now there's currently a world record being retimed. It might be a 114.
Wow.
And see, look, it's on B-Dog's side right now.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, remember how much I used to stress about just moving around it? This is taking it to the next level. Oh, really, Sato? Damn. Oh, Noya got it? Dude, Noya's been on everyone's ass. That's so sick, though. I remember whenever Noya, one of Noya's first submissions, if I remember right, was a cell phone review. That was a fun one to watch. I had to zoom in on it and everything. Or I might be remembering the wrong runner, actually. It might be Nora, not Noya. Anyway, though, as we get wave beam here, we're going to start making our way out of here to the powerbomb Emmy. Spoilers. Powerbomb's the last item you get in this game, Aaron, by the way.
I remember that part of it.
Which
but
is
it's so
still
fun to watch it go kaboom.
It does go boom. It go boom pretty satisfying too. It blows up. It's the first power bomb, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that this is the first power bomb that explodes into 2 separate rooms if you screen transition at the right time. Normally, power bombs do not act that way.
Solid fight on delusional side.
Absolutely. They're really making work to try to get to this wave beam here. All right, as we get to the first shielded red Chozo here, you don't actually fight the powerbomb enemy. You just fight a red Chozo warrior. You get some good missile weaves though on B-Dog's side. Want to point out, by the way, B-Dog's still only at 2 E-tanks. He doesn't get more.
He's just still quietly crushing with 2 E-tanks.
That E-tank is the difference maker right now in this race. All right, Aaron, we're getting close to the ending here for B-Dog and Justin's side. As we get exception, wave beam, and everything else, how do you think the golden Chozo is going to go here for Justin and B-Dog? There's some RNGs we got to be concerned about here.
If I remember correctly, when you were running the game, it hit hard, right? So
absolutely.
Yeah, I know there's going to be some things that they're going to be concerned about as they're going here.
As we have exception pushing out of the wave beam split here to start doing their elevator to go back to oh man, wow, I forgot the name of this place. You know what's funny is that I swear whenever I'm playing this game I can remember everything, but whenever I'm spectating it, the memory just goes out the window. As we're getting gold Chozo now from B-Dog's side. Hanubia, thank you, Sigil. God, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate chat involvement so much. We're getting really good missile weaves here on B-Dog's side. Oh, we got to jump up RNG, though. What a sick... That was such a good fight. And yes, it is a lot of... Well, it might be different in Rookie, actually, now that I think about it. And that might be why B-Dog is staying on 2 tanks. Actually, no, that gold Chozo still hurts. Look at Justin's missing health.
And Justin seemed to make good work of that too, though.
Oh, God, the sickest pose. Oh, God, it's so... She's so cool. She is so damn cool. All right. We're going to get the Ravenbeak fight here on B-Dog's side. Just some more rooms to go, which is the most these are the most anticlimactic rooms in the game. Six spin boost there to be able to get the height to keep the speed booster going. The fun fact, Aaron, you have to get the speed booster here. The game expects you to have space jump.
Was that so?
Yep.
Crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Alright. Phase 1 transition on the Ravenbeak side for B-Dog here. We get 1 Storm Missile charge onto a Wave Beam spam. We are into Phase 2 now. Some good angled shots here from B-Dog's side. Yep, I agree. Don't missile weave yet. Wait for the scatter shot to happen. There it is. We're gonna get some missile weaving here. Yep. Wow. Oh, this is bad. Oh. Good opting to reset the scatter shot there. That was a good idea, B-Dog. Good stuff. Justin also immediately getting themselves into Phase 2. Cross bomb into power bomb. I like it. We got some intense fights on B-Dog and Justin's side, so sorry Delusional and sorry Exception, but you guys are gonna have to wait your turn. So Aaron, we just take D-boost here for these shots here, because taking damage from Ravenbeak here only does like 40 damage. If you get shot by the gun, it's two tanks.
Ouch.
And down goes Ravenbeak for B-Dog. That was really sick. Justin keeping it very simple and safe here, which I approve of. And gold Chozo down for Exception. I just peeped into the race room. We do have a first place finish time of 1:15.11 from Satora. Chat, give your GGs to the first place finish for Satora. Good stuff, Sato. Just 11 seconds off that 1:15 again. GG. As we get the escape sequence here from B-Dog. Same goes for Justin here too, the moment we kill the X-Parasite version of Kraid. You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of a partial here while we're doing escape really quick. I personally think that Kraid is the that Kraids are the X-Parasite hosts. I don't know why, I just think that. Infinity, I appreciate that. That is good stuff right there. So that's the damage scaling based off of difficulties. Yeah, and Dread is Oko, yep. Really good realization on B-Dog's side to wait for the spin boost jump there. Speed boost animation skip. B-Dog's gonna come on the final screen here.
Meanwhile, Exception getting into Phase 2 of Ravenbeak.
You know what? I can approve of just going for missile spam. I really can. Keep the fight simple.
Also, get your GGs in chat for B-Dog at a 1:17.36.
Sick run, B-Dog. Good stuff, dude.
Run.
Justin's going to be coming up really close here, too. Man, you know, as we're coming to the end of these runners finishing up the game, guys, I hope you all had a good time watching. I hope everyone here had a lot of fun with the puns that we made and everything else. What a strong showing for Dread Racing as Justin crosses the finish line with a time of 1:18.21. Coming in third place in the race room. Still a really strong finish. Okay, I'm going to call some BS here. Justin only has 1,200 race time GG points. This man just doesn't enter races. These times are insane, by the way. Oh, you know what's funny, Aaron? These guys are killing all the bosses, and they're beating my time on the leaderboard that's still, like, 2 years old, but, like, they're still beating what was considered the best any percent NMG time of, like, 126s.
That's pretty incredible to, know that at that point, that's where you were, but the fact that it's advanced so quickly over, a couple years has just been so good. Wow, Delusional doing a really good job at Wave and Beak. That was good. That was really good.
Yeah, it just goes to show, man, that these guys haven't stopped trying to find movement tech and how to do certain rooms. Stuff is crazy. Oh, yeah, Justin was not feeling well during this entire thing. Go rest up, dude. We'll close this thing out.
Don't you worry.
I appreciate the guys just letting the credits rock, too, you know? I really do think that the biggest thing, though, this person's not being restreamed. Sabo finishing in 4th place with a 1:19.54. GG's to them. All right, Exception's going to be coming up to the ship here and finishing with a time of 1:20.32.
GG's to Exception.
All right, Delusional, close us out here. So I brought up the other streams right now. This is close. All of them are in escape right now, if I'm looking at this right. Stream times varying and stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So really quick to the runners that are on the restream, if you would like, you should be allowed to come in here for invite. Yep.
Delusion looks like they're coming up to the ship as well. Official time of 1:21.33 for Delusional Prince. GG's to them. Oh, well done.
GG's Delusional.
Like, I just want to point out, like, watching, first of all, these four was incredible, but the fact that all four are within actually 4 minutes of each other is in itself, it's pretty incredible to watch. So GG's everybody.
Yeah, this is really cool to show off to someone that's brand new to the game, and really cool to see as an older runner just all the tech that's been made up along the way, man. This is some good shit, guys. This is really sick to watch.
Yeah. I just want to say, as somebody who knows nothing about the game, thank you for bringing me into this and getting the chance to see these four runners do their thing, because it's pretty obvious that these are some top runners. So it's really fun to watch.
And these guys, some of these guys have been the best of the best since day one. So like, man, and to show that they still are just gonna keep going is crazy. Justin would like to apologize. They're feeling under the weather, so they're not going to show up for an interview here.
That's totally fair. We'll get some others in here.
Oh yeah. And I mean, if no one wants to show up for the interview, that's fine too. You know, like, hey, speed running sometimes, especially in a race environment, you just want to walk away and breathe.
Raining, yes. I
Yep.
don't blame people for saying no go.
Yep, it's so draining. GG's to Delusional Prince though with that 121.33, getting 6th in the race room.
Joined here by exception. GG's, by the way.
Thank you.
Dude, rip that 119, man.
Man, that was so close. That was so close. Of all the things to take it from me, I did not expect it to be Z57. I'll say that.
I really didn't either, to be honest with you.
Like, I'm gonna
The moment
rewatch
that I
that
saw the
VOD.
shine, yep.
I don't know how that shine spark missed. That must have been frames too early.
It was literally so like because his mouth opens as he's coming into the foreground, you can see the mouth start opening and you like the purple after effect of the spark going past the mouth. And like the moment that happened, I was like, I don't think that's I don't think that's hitting. Oh man, that is.
Right, I'll get it. I'll get it
yeah,
before the end of the tournament for sure.
For sure, especially with how clean your movement was in certain sectors, especially on Catarus Revisit. Man, that's crazy good.
Appreciate it.
I mean, again, like I said during the race, and I'm sure chat's probably tired of it, but I was an older runner way back when, and so seeing you guys' movement now, this is crazy how good it is.
It's sick.
I still think that as far as like this is the sickest new school game that feels like an old school game to run, period.
That's so real, yeah.
But I mean, the floor is yours right now. If you want to go ahead and say something, other racers, or plug anything, go for it, man.
Maybe tell us.
Not really. Yeah. My Twitch account is almost relegated to stuff like this. I don't use it, but I'm definitely excited to get started for this thing. I think it'll be a good time. A lot of close calls, close races. Looking forward to it.
I mean, B-Dog ran the whole damn thing with just 2 E-tanks. So, I mean, making cuts to try to get ahead in the race like that's crazy. But those are the calls that sometimes you got to make in these kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, again, I do know that with this being any percent NMG races and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure the same rules apply here, that you can, watch the other runners and make calls based off of, hey, I'm trying to catch up to this person. I can cut this item and everything else. Were those thoughts crossing your mind at all for E-tanks or anything? Or
personally, I chose not to watch any other streams just so I could focus. But
yeah, I like that though.
It's fair.
Generally, I'll keep to my normal strats. There's not a lot of safety strats I'd take. Unless it's like, I don't know, going for like a plant kill on an enemy or something. I might jump over it instead just for safety. But generally, I'll stick to the same stuff. I don't usually adjust it depending on what else everyone else is doing.
Yeah. So, Aaron, when you gonna start learning the game, bud?
The plan. I mean, my plan would be starting this month. Right?
All right, sounds good to me. Well, chat, thanks for sticking around and joining us on SG Main for one of Dread's first really showcased tournaments. Like, this is sick. This is really cool that we're getting backing from Speedgaming Main and everything else. Links have already been posted by Speedgaming's bot and everything else. With that, exception, GG's to everyone. More qualifiers tomorrow at 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Check racetime.gg, the Dread category for those, if they're not being restreamed. If they are being restreamed, we'll see you guys later. And with that, thanks, Aaron, for joining me. I'm happy that I was able to drag you into the commentary booth for something other than Zelda for a change.
Honestly, it was a great time. I appreciate you dragging me in.
And with that, guys, we're out. Have a good night.